Welcome to the podcast. This is HASSDISCUSSES, and we have Weckingball in the cut, talking about his content, skating, various topics. And how's your day today, man?
It's a good day. I'm a little tired, but it's been a good day.
What you been doing today? Just lifting or skating or making content? What you been up to?
I've just been just prepping my dog Lawrence for his dog shows.
You do his dog does dog shows? How do you get into that?
He's a champ. He's got like 25 titles.
That's shit. Nice. That's
I don't know. He's got into it because he's a real handsome dog.
That's dope. Is it a what type of dog is it?
He's a Pomeranian.
That's dope. So I want to talk about some recent content I've been really enjoying from you because I'm a big fan. Ghost Suckers. How did that come about? Like, who came up with that idea? Because that's really funny.
I think Sam came up with that.
Yeah, but you're like
Sam
the one
Hyde.
running. But like, when was it filmed? Like, how did you get in the gym for that? That fucking episode was insane.
Well, we were looking for haunted gyms and there was one close by. So Colby made some calls and we got in there and we did some ghost sucking work in there.
Yeah, I had a question about your work with the MDE crowd. Like, was that boardwalk video the first video y'all did together?
Yeah, it was. That was when I met Sam and Big Flame
Yeah.
in Atlantic City on the boardwalk. Yeah,
That was in
when we
Atlantic
met.
City?
Yeah.
That's dope. I'm in Stone Harbor right now, actually.
Where you at? Stone Harbor?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, New Jersey? Wow.
Yeah, I'm in
That's
Jersey.
cool. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm from
I used
Delaware,
to
but I'm in
skate there a
Jersey
lot.
every now and then. What other Jersey beaches do you mess with?
Oh yeah, I never went to the beach at Stone Harbor. I used to skate that skate park there though. They got a pretty good skate park.
I didn't know they had a skate park here.
I usually go to. Was that?
I said, where's the skate park here? I didn't know they had one.
I forget what street it's on. It was like pretty. It's like prefab ramps, I think, but it's like fun. It's been there for a while. It was before. You know where Sea Isle City is? They have a skate park. It was like the first like park in that area in those shore towns.
That's near Avalon, right? Yeah, that was right near Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, near Avalon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some shit there.
Yeah, we're in New. You're in Jersey, right?
Yeah,
So like, where in Jersey are you based?
Atlantic City.
That's cool. Egg Harbor. That's dope. Is that where you grew up?
Yeah, like not specifically. Like I mean, I always hung out there, but just like all around like Atlantic County area.
Yeah. What did you say like about your work
Yeah.
with MDE? Has it been like real fun like ever since it started? Like,
It's fun, but it's scary. It's scary when your boy gets sucked into the spirit realm. And you gotta step up and you gotta suck him out. It's real scary too.
yeah.
But it's like you gotta. It's just cool because like it's fun to be brave and like just take the life by the reins. Take the bull by the horns.
Take the bull by the horns. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I think I like I enjoy what you and MDE and a lot of people around that circle have been doing because it shows that like independent media, man, it's always alive and it's just been inspiring me. What would you say about the state of independent media in like the modern age and how much media's changed?
Oh, I think it's great, and I don't. That's the only stuff I really look at. I don't really care for any big productions from Hollywood corporations.
Yeah.
And I think that might be like, especially as far as like comedy goes, I think that might be like a testament to like shit being actually funny and them censoring it. So then, they don't really let you like do too much on some of those big name productions. So I think that like all that stuff is like too political, and there's always some like stupid fucking
Agenda.
message behind it. It's not even funny, really. It's like if you watch Saturday Night Live lately, the shit is not funny.
Oh my
It hasn't been
God,
funny in,
like
15 years. Yeah.
like,
So
Seeing
I
what
don't-
people
I
like
don't know.
Sam and you and Tim Dillon or whoever these, it's just leagues ahead. You know what I mean? Y'all are leagues ahead and on a completely different level than like that Elon Musk sketch. Did you see the Elon Musk hospital sketch they were doing?
Oh no, I heard it was so bad though.
Oh my God.
I heard after he did SNL, like crypto crashed, right?
Oh my,
Well,
yeah,
not crash, but
fucking
it did terribly.
yeah, because they essentially showed the main point about crypto and that it's like it it's all a scam. Like that's what they showed in the sketch. It was painfully realistic is the best way I describe the sketch, if that makes sense.
Right. I
But
saw one. I think it was from that episode of Saturday Night Live, and uh, it was like Boomer or not. It was like Gen. It was like Gen X, like people like
yeah,
doctors talking like that. Is that what it was? It
yeah,
was
but
so
they used
fucking
it.
stupid.
They said,
They were
oh,
like,
we're gonna
oh,
use
like,
modern language
dead
and make it
ass,
quirky. Yeah, like shit like that. That really
It's like
it's hard to get through. You know what I mean?
like there's like younger people on that cast, and like they make comedy for like retarded boomers. So I don't get it.
Yeah, I do like the old, the '90s, the David Spade days of SNL. That's what I watch. Even the like
Yeah.
skits with Christopher Walken, rest in peace, Chris. And David Spade, man,
Christopher Walken died.
Yeah, I think so. Let me look this up. I could be bullshitting you right now.
I don't think he's dead, bro. But yeah, I agree. I was just telling somebody recently about that. I mentioned, Phil Hartman when he did. Maybe that's who you were talking about. Phil Hartman. He died. His wife shot him and killed him. But he did that caveman lawyer
Christopher Walken
sketch.
is not dead. I was capping.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up. But he looks dead, you know what I mean? He looks like a Joe. Dude, Joe Pesci looks fucking horrible. Like the Irishman, man. I couldn't. I was watching corpse. The whole movie is a bunch of corpses. Like, I couldn't with the Irishman. Did you like that movie?
I didn't see that movie, but I heard they used like CGI to make them look younger.
Oh my god,
it
it
was
was so. They tried, but it didn't work. Let's say they tried to use CGI to make them look younger. It would have been better if they would have got like Leo. They should have got Leo in that movie and made, because like making someone look older is not that hard. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. I think Hollywood is really creepy, to be honest. So it's like I haven't really kept up. I used to really enjoy movies years ago, and I really liked cinema, and I was into it. And
yeah, but there's like good new movies they're really hitting.
Once you see so much going on, it's like you can't really get it out of your head. I don't really like Hollywood shit too much anymore.
Yeah,
and it sucks because it's like a conversation thing, and people are like, "You see that movie?" or like this and that. I'm like, "No."
You see Fast and Furious 9? No. Like, what are they
I never got
now?
into those. I think I was a little too old for those when they started popping off.
Yeah. What of the old Hollywood stuff do you enjoy that you could speak on?
Oh man, like so many movies. I mean, it's weird because it's like fucked up because now that I know how there's like subliminal shit in these films, it's like do I really enjoy them anymore? I don't know. But I don't know. There's so many movies like slapstick, like really stupid comedy
Planes,
films,
Trains, and Automobiles,
like Dumb and Dumber and shit like that. Like,
Dumb and Dumber.
Me and my friends always like quote things from that. It'll never get old, but
Joe Dirt.
Yeah, Joe Dirt, not so much. I'm a big Dumb and Dumber guy myself.
Yeah,
it's just so stupid.
The intro part where he goes up to the Austrian girl and he says "Good day, mate," but she's from Austria.
Yeah.
That's just like
nice accent, New Jersey. Yeah.
That shit. Oh man, that shit. I probably watch that once every 6 months. You know what I mean? That shit never gets old, bro. But
Ever see the deleted scene from the gas station?
Nah, what happened in the deleted scene?
You know the gas station scene when the gas station scene when Seabass finds Lloyd over there in the stall. Yeah. And then Harry like saves him on accident. There's a deleted scene, you can look it up on YouTube, where the guy Seabass when he said Lloyd is like, "Oh, find a happy place," and he's like trying to just put himself somewhere else in his mind. And the dude Seabass like pulls his jeans off, and he has like a cheetah print thong on, and he's like, "This is your happy place, boy. This is your happy place." And it's just like a little bit too like fucking weird, I guess, for whatever they rated it. So they cut it out. There's another good one too when they're in you can look this up. There's deleted scenes from Dumb and Dumber. There's a couple, and there was one when they were in the hot tub, and they were in a hotel on their way there. And they were like listening. Remember, he put like a glass to the wall, and he was like listening to the people next door like having sex. Well, he was like, Lloyd was like, "Oh, this is great. Only thing would make this better is if you had a pair of knockers on you." And he was just like, "What?" Like Harry's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'd split you like a 2x4, like an old piece of wood.
Yeah, because like,
It's like
yeah,
that's like the funniest part of the movie, and it's not in there.
yeah, that was a bit like.
He was like, "I bet you'd like it too. Bet you'd like it."
Yeah, but did you see the prequel though? I don't know. Did you watch that? The Dumb and Dumberer.
Yeah.
What'd you think
Yeah,
of that? Like, I
it.
want to know your opinion on that since you're a Dumb and Dumber fanatic.
I was let down that it was there was like cameos and shit in it, and that it was like it's you know they ruined it with that one. There was some funny parts, but it was like so fucking forced. It was like
Yeah.
all right.
And the sequel,
I think
didn't care
people
for
only
that.
saw it because it was the Dumb and Dumber sequel. I think that's the only reason they saw it. And then before that, they made Dumb and Dumber 2, which was like them when they were younger, and it was different actors, and it was really stupid.
Yeah, the different actors, like, I don't know, man. You know, the director though, he's made some other gems. He did that one, some bowling movie I forget the name of, but he also did a new one that won Best
Pink
Picture,
Pit.
Green Book. He did that.
That was the Farrelly brothers. Yep.
Yeah, they I don't know. Green Book was okay. I think it was just like an okay political movie to win an Oscar. That's all I think about it. You know what I mean? Like how the Oscars favor historical or political movies. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, well, the Oscar that's a trophy, and it's actually it's like a then they worship the person that won, so it's like it's
Religion.
like a representation of worshiping false idols. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's like you worshiping a gold calf. It's like that.
Yeah. You know, since we're talking about movies so much, I remember earlier you were talking about symbolism and hidden things in movies. When you look back at old movies, what did you mean by that?
Did I say that tonight?
Yeah. I may be tripping.
I can't seem to stop talking about that. I don't think I said symbolism, but there is symbolism. But I think I said there's subliminal.
That's what I
things.
meant. Yeah. What did you mean by that?
Because first of all, there's like programming for like for people to act ways and shit. Like not movies. Movies, yes, but in particular, like for example, like in television sitcoms, how over the years they made like the dad figure like really stupid, and everyone makes fun of him and like, oh, you're so stupid, dad, haha, no one respects you, like shit like that. And it's just like a thing that's common and then kids grow up watching that, and then they're like, oh, you're like that idiot on the show with the dad, and he's stupid, dad, fuck you.
Modern Family
So
type
just
shit.
like shit.
Modern,
Yeah, they're always like the Family Guy. The dad is fucking stupid. Like every like
American
show with the dad, he's stupid.
especially.
And the kids know everything. Yeah, the kids know everything, and the mom is like, she's like, maybe a little promiscuous or something, and she doesn't respect the dad either, and so there's stuff like that. And then there's like there's films with like Stanley Kubrick films where
Oh my
it hasn't
God.
been totally
I could talk
proven
about
because
hours
he's
about that
dead, but
shit.
it's like people say that he like is talking about how he's like showing like little codes for how he faked the moon landing and shit, and that's why they killed him. So
I think Eyes Wide
it's
Shut's
like,
my favorite part.
movies are very deep. It's a very like films, and especially like big production films, Hollywood films are like a really big. There's more than just to entertain you, and the CIA they pretty much created Hollywood. So. And Hollywood that's a Hollywood that comes. I don't know if you know this. It comes from the Hollywood tree. That's why it's called Hollywood. There's the Hollywood. That's a wood from a tree, Hollywood, and that's what that was the type of wood that magicians would use for their little wands. Is from the Hollywood tree.
I've never heard that before. That's
just
fucking
like-
dope, bro. I never knew that. That's dope. So it has to do with magic and rituals. You really opening my eye, man. That's dope. But back on the CIA's involvement, man. When there's a movie about like military, they would often get the CIA involved to make sure that like the representation of the military.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The best example
Right.
of that is the John Wayne Vietnam film. Huge example of government involvement in cinema. They basically tried to make Vietnam not look like what it actually was, and that what it actually was
Yeah,
is hell. They tried to make it look like, oh man, we're John Wayne. I do think John Wayne. We need a new John Wayne. I think that he was a positive role model for men
Yeah.
back then. We got to be honest. But the Green Berets or whatever it was called, not an accurate representation of Nam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do that. They contact the military and ask them to if they can look at their anti-gravity aircrafts, so they can when they put the UFOs in like Independence Day, they have like a good reference point, so they can make sure it looks real. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. But back on John Wayne being like there's a common topic that gets debated. Do you think that the father in the TV shows not being a clumsy person? What do you think that's caused for young adults in the modern age? What do you think that's caused emotionally wise for like kids that watch that shit?
They're just defiant. It makes them not respect their parents. You know, it's all part of demoralization. It's a psychological warfare. That's what they do. That's how they get people through Hollywood films and through TV. So, it's a very slow process, but that's what's going on.
Yeah,
with that.
That's really. They also do that in music too, with I'd say a recent feminization in music, and that's why like most good music now, it's always like independent, small SoundCloud shit. To be honest, like that's really shit like Big Flame. Like Big Flame, that's good music right there. Do you listen to Big Flame's music? I'm gonna ask you like honestly.
Yeah, Big Flame slaps, yo.
Yeah, bro, and Joey too.
Big Flame slaps. Joey slaps.
Yeah, bro.
Facey, my boy Facey slaps too.
Yeah, anybody that's
everybody from one team slaps.
Yeah, they're doing a show. I totaled my fucking whip. I would like to show up, but I can't. But yeah, I fucking totaled that shit in Jersey too, on the way home. From Jersey to Delaware and shit. But yeah, you have a new show that I want to talk about. Info boards. Was that like? Did you come up with that? What could you say about info boards and what we could expect from that?
Well, it's on my Patreon. It's on patreon.com/Weck, and it's this will be the second one I've done. I'm releasing it on July 1st, and the theme for this one is interestingly enough, because we've been talking about it, but it's about occult symbolism in the skateboarding industry, and pretty much I just do an Alex Jones impression, but it's a skate show for skateboarding.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you know who Jay Dyer is. He's an author, and he has some books he has a book called Esoteric Hollywood, and he's like an expert on this stuff, and I have him on there on this episode. And
I'm gonna look into that. That actually sounds fucking really good. Esoteric Hollywood, is that a book?
Yeah, it's a book. Buy it off his website though. Don't buy it from Amazon, because then you'll be supporting Jeff Bezos, and Jay won't get paid.
Yeah,
it's jaysanalysis.com is his website.
jaysanalysis.com. Yeah, speaking on Jeff Bezos, ladies, he's single. Get at him. Anyways. What's the website? Jay's Analysis. Okay, I got it. Yeah, geopolitical. Yeah, everybody if you're a content creator, set up your own, do your own shit. Oh my god, get your shit set up.
Yeah, Jay's a really smart guy.
Yeah, so
I just did a rant on my. Sorry to cut you off. I just did a rant on my Patreon about that, making your own stuff. So yeah, that's really cool that you're doing that yourself. I like that, and I respect that.
Yeah, buy your own domain, start a Patreon. Even though I only had 200 when I started I only had 200 subscribers when I started my own Patreon. Now I have 1.4. You know what I mean? You nice. Let your fans build with you is what I mean. You know, you don't have to wait to a certain. Stop the waiting. It's like working out. Don't fucking wait. You know what I mean? Just the sooner you start.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't look like I work out, but I try. You know.
That's all you can do, man. That's all we can all do. Better to try than not try, you know.
Yeah, man. What was I gonna say? Fuck. What do you get into with Jay on the show about? What do you guys talk about that you could speak on? Don't spoil everything, but.
Well, I can say this without spoiling it, but basically he comes on. We get on a Zoom call, and I'm in the studio. I think he's off at a book signing or something. He's away from his office, but I show him some symbols in skateboarding that are popular, and then he tells me what they mean, because he's an expert on it. So he breaks it down, and he tells the audience what the symbols mean, and then we have some some conversation back and forth, and I ask him about what he thinks like the reason for it is and things like that.
Yeah.
And he throws a couple jokes in there. Jay's a funny guy.
Yeah, that's dope.
So it's the whole actually, like, the video is pretty interesting because it is satire, and I am taking the piss, and there's like a very big joke at the end that's obviously a joke, but I would say like 95% of the information in it is true, and people are, I would encourage them to go look it up because it's cool because it is interesting and it's good for people to know, but it's also funny and entertaining, so it keeps you engaged that you want to hear it. It's different than just somebody just stating what it is.
The Chills guy on YouTube, top 10 reasons NFTs are the future, like that type of shit. Don't like if you want to present some serious piece of information, it's way better to do it in a comedic fashion, and I totally agree with you on that, and I'm excited to check that one out and stuff like that. But I want to talk about skating and stuff because that's like mainly what you're known for. You're more known around that circle. What's your least favorite skating stereotype?
Least favorite skating stereotype would be that I think what do people think skaters are? Let me think. They think that they got it figured out. I think that's it's like skaters are cool, and they're like they got it figured out because they don't. I think that's a lie, and that's really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a better one actually. I got a better one. This is my real least favorite. Is that skaters are making money because they're not. They're all acting like they're rock stars, and a lot of them have side jobs, and they don't talk about it because they want to keep up with the illusion that they're living some rock star lifestyle.
Same with most rappers. Let me say that because I interview a lot of rappers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like it's pretty similar with that. Yeah.
Really, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're probably not living off of your music unless you live in a foreign country or rent is $100. I know someone in Brazil that lives for $100 a month. Anyways. Or you're only really living off of your music unless every song you put out is $1 million. Is 1 million streams. You know what I mean? Because think about it.
Right. Yeah.
1,000 streams, $1. You know what I mean? Like, just because you have people. There's a lot of delusions around a lot of media circles. How do skaters get their money? Like, I'm genuinely asking you, out of like me knowing barely anything about fucking skaters. How do skaters get their money on a professional level? So firstly, if they are legitimately pro for a brand that's paying them, they're probably on a salary, but it's not anything that's very big. It's like they probably on average make like 20 to 30,000 a year on a salary. So that's McDonald's bread.
You can make that much money working in McDonald's. So yeah, basically. So then they do that, and then they get photo incentive, which is like if they get a photo published in a big magazine and it has their brand on it, then they get paid more money. If you could see like a logo on their board or their shirt or something, and then so that doesn't really work out too well. So like lately, the past few years, a lot of them have been getting sponsors from like non-skateboarding brands like CBD companies and like massage gun brands and like just like weird shit like that.
Shit that's not relevant to the craft.
Yeah, because they got the people who are there, they want to pay the money for it because like skating's cool or whatever, but it's like it's not really skate brands, and these people they have to do it because they want to keep being a pro skater, and they're too like proud to go get another job or talk about it. So either there's either people that do that get those weird sponsors that have nothing to do with skating, or they go and they get a job, like a weekend job or a night job, and they just don't talk about it. They don't tell anybody.
Yeah, and I think what people don't get about like entertainers that have sponsors or quote unquote influencers that have sponsors is when you have a sponsor, it's not like you're fucking. They don't give most sponsors. I'd say about like 10% of sponsors give you a check up front when they get you on board with the sponsorship. It's usually you get paid based on the amount of people that use the code, the quote unquote coupon code.
Right. Yeah.
Like getting an Audible sponsorship is the most easiest thing I've ever done, bro. But everybody like looks at me like I know, like I made it because I got an Audible sponsorship, dude. It's literally you sign up on the fucking website. I'm not really that special. Yeah.
Brand ambassador.
Yeah, bro. And even some companies, they have a section of the website where you can sign up there and just sign up on the website and get everything figured out. You know what I mean? Like, it takes 2 seconds is what I mean. But
Yeah.
back on skating, have you seen the movie Mid-90s?
No, somebody just asked me that. I've never seen it.
For real? Do you want to know? You want to get a
Yeah.
pitch? It's Jonah Hill writes a skater comedy movie, very similar to Kids.
I know what it is. I just never watched it.
Yeah, and it has a lot of the illegal Civ circle. Do you watch their videos?
Not really. I'm familiar with who they are, but no, I don't really watch any of their videos. They just did a collab with Doritos, which was really weird.
Yeah, they're Illuminati now. Anyways,
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but I just figured you might.
yeah, bro. Like, yeah, that's a bit. Doritos, hit me up, okay? I know I only have like 1.4K subscribers, but hit me up, bro. I bet those kids don't probably even eat Doritos. They're probably on strict diets, forced by their parents because they're big media stars. Anyways,
They're probably all vegans.
yeah, they're really frail, aren't they? Like, they're really like, especially Sonny Sujic. He's like fucking. He looks like one of those Stranger Things kids. Oh my god, those Stranger Things kids. They like. It's like if you like shake their hand, you'd break a hand to them. You know what I mean? Like, you really hate vegans though. I used to be vegan. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it was.
I don't hate vegans. I don't hate vegans. I just think they're confused.
They're confused.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't hate anybody really. I don't hate anyone. I'm friends with people, or I just don't care. It's like, it's all it is. I don't really hate anybody. Hate's bad to be hateful, I think.
I feel you on that. But let me see. What else we could talk about? One last question. What do you endorse more? White boy summer or big girl summer? What do you endorse more?
Well, definitely white boy summer, because I don't know anything about big girl summer.
It's Lizzo's thing, okay? It's Lizzo's thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know. No thanks.
So you're on Chet Hanks' side, anyways.
I'm married and my wife isn't Lizzo, so I could give a shit about Lizzo, honestly.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. But what else could you speak on before we wrap this up? Anything you could announce relating to your content?
Did Lizzo make that up in response to Chet Hanks' White Boy Summer? Is that how that went?
Potentially. I think
She
everybody's
would do
kind of
that.
made up a terminology and just added summer at the end of it to like start their own movement when really nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. White Boy Summer is just funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Girl Summer is like not funny or true.
Yeah, I don't advise you follow. Like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine like seeing like the civilization start to like. I'd say like being overweight is like not cutting your nails. You know what I mean? That's what someone told me. It's like being overweight's not. It's like not cutting nails, but sometimes you can't control it. That's how I describe being
I
overweight.
think it's a little worse than not cutting your nails, because if you don't cut your nails, you won't get like, coronary heart disease and shit like that. But I could see the relation
Yeah.
in some ways.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for joining, man. Really appreciate this talk, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Deuces.